Salutes. Salute, 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 salutes. Salute, salute, salutes. Grand Rising. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording first thing in the morning. Yeah, I'm back on my bully shit. Louis V, what's poppin'? Top of the AM. Today I am recording, or should I say I am live with the memories of Peter Rab. Yeah, man, if you don't know now, you know. I'm letting you know Peter Roostoe was one of a kind, man. And if you know, you know. That was my guy. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy. We go way back, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas say sandbox niggas, yeah, we was sandbox niggas. You know what I'm saying? All my LG niggas was sandbox niggas with me, man. Peter Rab, rest in peace. Butter, Portal, World. These are my initial sandbox niggas from the front of Lafayette Gardens. 325 and 345, the first two buildings. One is on Classen and DeKalb. The other one is on Classen and Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? Street jacket. I got the whole Pablo tapping in right now. I can't take his call. Yeah, man, I'm cooking. I guess Pup heard me live last night with Dog Shine. He was on his job first thing this morning. So I'm gonna spoil it, man. I'm blowing up 2023 with low life history. We gonna have the one and only Pup Low in the motherfucker. And he gonna give us that real low life history right here at the Real Big Fruit Podcast. That was him hitting me up first thing this morning. Yeah, man, it's going down. It is going down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pup Low. Word. You spoiled it, son. I had to tell the people. You know what I'm saying? I had to bounce back from your phone call on my live, so I had to tell the people what it is. But it's going down. I'm bringing y'all real low life history. Pup Low will set it off for 2023 on the Real Big Fruit Podcast. Shout out to homie Pup Low. Yeah. Back to Peter Rab and Lafayette Gardens. We grew up in those first two buildings. 345 on Lafayette and Classen. 325 on DeKalb and Classen. You feel what I'm saying? And we was sandbox niggas. Like I said, it was me, World, Butter, Portal. That was the real nucleus, us four. And I'm talking sandbox. We was some dirty little niggas. Yeah, let me check this out, man. We was some dirty little niggas, man. And a lot of niggas in New York City was dirty little niggas. I don't give a fuck about all the bottle popping, the whip pushing and all that shit. We all started out as some dirty little niggas. And what I mean by that is, man, we was on our hands and knees playing Skelly. Any Skelly court we could find. We was on our hands and knees on them Johnny Pumps and shit in the summertime. Yeah. When Housing Authority used to break the dirt up every year and them big chunks of dirt be in the grass in the projects, we used to call them dirt bombs. Yeah, we played with those, so we was some dirty little niggas. That's how sandbox niggas do. We was way back then. You know what I'm saying? We was some dirty little niggas. We go back. Yo, the ill shit with Peter Rab was this, right? He was a funny motherfucker. Yo, we'll be outside in our play clothes and shit. That's what we used to call it when we was little. You had to wear your play clothes outside and your motherfucking school clothes to school and your church clothes to Sunday school. That's how that shit was. We was raised like that in the late 70s and early 80s. You had your play clothes and you had your school clothes. So we'll be outside in our play clothes, dirty sneakers, jeans with holes in them, wrinkled t-shirts. We in our play clothes. Running wild all through the projects. Playing in abandoned buildings. Being dirty little niggas. Playing in abandoned buildings and shit. Making clubhouses. Doing all types of shit, right? Like I said, we be in our dirty sneakers, jeans, and t-shirts. And the nigga Peter Roostoe, Peter Rad, as y'all know, that nigga dead in my heart. He was AKA Peter Roostoe. I will always love you, baby. Yo, the nigga Peter Roostoe, he'll be in his motherfucking... Peter Roostoe will be in a pair of slacks. Or a pair of Playboy shoes or some shit. In a button-up church shirt. Running wild. In his motherfucking... Those wasn't school clothes. Peter Rad had one set of clothes, man. He had church clothes when we was little. And that nigga ran wild in church clothes. What was the mother? Peter Roostoe. Yo, he used to do the funniest shit, man. Just now, remember Peter Roostoe from down south. He was a southern boy. You know what I'm saying? He came to LG when he was a baby. And he always had his southern, his southern drawl. And he was a fast talking motherfucker, man. You had to know him to hear how he used to speak. That was my guy. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga, yo, Peter Rab stayed on punishment. God bless her soul, his grandmother, man. She had her hands full with him, man. Oh my God. Yo, he stayed on punishment. And this is the funny shit. Two things he used to do while on punishment. The first thing the nigga used to do on punishment was this. He used to get sent to the store on punishment. Right? Yo, but if I'm lying, I'm flying, man. You remember this shit? Yo, the nigga Peter Rad would get sent to the store on a Saturday morning, like 9 o'clock, his grandmother. Go get me some loaf of bread. Like 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, we little niggas, we be out there on the basketball court hooping and shit like that 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Or definitely on a Sunday, because we up 6 o'clock in the morning selling the newspapers. So 9 o'clock in the morning, we hooping. If the weather right, this nigga Peter Rabbit come walking in the park. Yo, what up? What up? Oh shit, yo, what up? We'll play about 50 games of ball. Big dirty little niggas. Walk through the projects. Throw a couple bottles. Do some dumb shit. Go to Nostrand Ave, see what's shit with them niggas. Make our way back to the project. Walk through the projects. Make our way to motherfucking Clinton Hills. Downtown. Sneaking on trains. This is our typical day. We'll do all this shit. Downtown Brooklyn, walk through the mall. Through McCory, steal some shit. Back on the G train, back to the project. It's 9, 10 o'clock at night now. Niggas start, yo, I'm going home, yo, I'm out. This nigga Peter Rad, yo, I gotta go to the store. You gotta go to the store? Yeah, I gotta get some bread. Nigga, your mom sent you to the store at 9 o'clock this morning for some bread. It's 9 o'clock at night. You been out here 12 out. Yo, this nigga is crazy. He ain't gonna never get on punishment like that. Yo, I'm telling you, son, Peter Roostoe was the illest. Now, the second thing that this nigga used to do while he was on punishment was this. Peter Rab had a side window in his apartment. And his side window was the middle of the projects. At the very top of the middle of the projects. We got a strip in LG, we call it the middle. We walk down the middle. Man, oh man. And Peter Rab lived on the 20th floor. I don't give a fuck who you was. If Peter Rab was on punishment and he caught your ass walking under his motherfucking window, it ain't no telling what that nigga would throw out his window. That nigga threw everything out his window from mayonnaise jars to TVs, my nigga. If I'm lying, I'm flying, son. If you from Lafayette Gardens and you watching this live, jump in the comments. If you got to watch the posting or the stream later, respond in the comments to that shit right there. Peter Rab threw everything out his motherfucking window from mayonnaise jars with mayonnaise in them. You know what that shit sound like when that shit hit the ground? That shit sound like a gunshot. Peter Rab threw everything from mayonnaise jars to TVs out that motherfucking 20th floor window in the middle of the project, said, word. I ain't never get hit with nothing, but that nigga done threw some shit at me before. I know. He swear to God that was never him. It's somebody else. Get the fuck out of here. Peter Rab was the only motherfucker in that building throwing that shit out the window for all them years. He used to try to save his other people. Man, that was Peter Rabbit. Yeah, man. Yo. Peep this shit. I remember when the chain snatching shit first came out, right? No, I'm gonna back it up first. Peter Rab had a thing for hiding under cars when we was little. Yeah, man. Like we would do bad little shit. We would get chased. Everybody be running. Peter Rab was a fast motherfucker, man. He ain't get caught too much when we was kids. I'ma be real. He was a fast motherfucker. But he had a thing for hiding under cars when we was little. Two things. The first thing is, yo, he was a funny nigga, son. He used to always hide under car, right? So now the chain snatching shit come out. We always emulated the older niggas. Whatever the older niggas was doing, we used to try to do it. Now, when the chain snatching shit was out, niggas downtown Brooklyn, 42nd Street snatching diamonds, Pickett Avenue snatching shit. You talking early 80s, bro. So I'm going to stamp 83, 84. Those are years I'm going to stamp on that shit, right? So the niggas that was doing that shit and knew what the fuck they was doing, taking money, snatching chains and snatching diamonds on 42nd Street, them niggas was teenagers and grown men. In 83, 4, we were 9 and 10 years old. Walk with me. Understand what I'm trying to tell you here, man, when I say we was out the house and we was out the house. The older niggas couldn't do nothing in front of us without us emulating it. And we was emulating it at an early fucking age. So here we are. 8, 9, 10 years old. We want to be like the older niggas. Yo, they snatching chains now. So we got to start snatching chains. Uptown Peace, salutes, what's happening? So now we got to start snatching chains like the older niggas, right? That's what they do. We emulate these niggas. Because we ain't got no father figures. We ain't got no big brothers other than World. You know what I'm saying? And Butter. But them niggas, them niggas was beasting. Them niggas ain't had time to tell Butter what not to do. And Wives was finding his way. He was trying, but World was more into what the fuck we was doing. So World wanted to do what we do. But when the chain snatching shit came, like I said, we 8, 9, and 10 years old. And Peter Rab got a thing for hiding under cars. I never forget, bro. We walking up DeKalb Avenue. We coming from the Clinton Hill area. So we walking up DeKalb back to LG. Now across the street from LG is Pratt Institute. Pratt Institute is an art school with a track and field team. Walk with me, y'all. Follow me. They got a track and field team over there. Now we 8, 9, 10 years old, sir. Good morning, big toes. What's poppin'? We 8, 9, 10 years old. We come walking down DeKalb Ave. A girl come walking by herself. Now she's a student. You feel me? Do you have any stories on Die Hard from Queens? Yo, I got one story about Die Hard when we was kids, man. I threw a piece of soap in the shower, hit him in the eye, and never told him until I got on YouTube and apologized to him 40 years later. That's my nigga. Shout out to Die Hard from Queens, word to mother. That's the only story I got, man. He's a real smooth brother. You know what I'm saying? Very humble brother. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with him. I ain't got no real stories about him other than when we was in each other's presence, it was always love. Real talk. But yeah, getting back to this chain snatching shit with Peter Rap. So we coming, the girl come walking up the block. Now, we 8, 9, and 10 years old. She's a college student. So we gonna stamp 20 years old on this young woman. Right? We gonna play it safe. We gonna say she was about 20. Double our age. Because the oldest in the clique probably was 10. So she 20. It's a grown ass woman, man. And unbeknownst to us, she was on the track and field team. So we come walking down DeKalb. P-Rap, yo, I'm gonna snatch that chain. Alright, everybody, alright. Top of the top, Blake. Top of the top. The nigga Peter Rab snatches her chain. Remember, I told you Peter Rab a fast little motherfucker. So Peter Rab start booking. He's running up DeKalb towards the LG. But what this nigga don't know, this grown ass woman is on the track and field team. So she did a U-turn and she chasing this nigga. We kids, man. We like, oh shit. She's chasing Peter Rap on some track and field shit too. He on some I'm a fast little nigga in the project shit. No, she's on some track and field shit like she chasing to get the baton or some shit. She chased this nigga down. He running, when he turned around, she like this. He like, oh shit. Before he could do anything, so she was on his ass. Next thing you know, this nigga, what Peter Rab do? He go hide under the first car he see. I told you, he had a thing for hiding under cars. So Peter Rab go hide under the fucking car. Man, I said track and field team. She should have been on the fucking boxing team, the wrestling team, all that shit. Cause she beat Peter Rab ass from up under that car. And got her motherfucking chain back. Pop 718, can I talk about the beef I had on the island with Quan from Brevoort? Shout out Quan Dawn from Brevoort, that's the homie. It was never a beef. What people don't understand is this. Quan used to fuck with Nut. R.I.P. Ivy Davis. One of the best to ever do it. Quan used to fuck with Nut. So Quan used to come through with Nut. Nut used to have these fallouts in LG. You heard about mines with him. You know him and Wise ain't get along. Then you had hating niggas on the low. Ron K cut the nigga and Quan was there, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't really want to put his name all in that shit. But yeah, nah, me and Quan never had a personal. Never. Never. It was just that when he came through the full building, I don't know if he put that out there or straggler niggas did it. We ain't never had a personal beef. Snoop Frog was popping. Good morning. We ain't never had a personal beef. Like, that nigga Quan ain't never did nothing to me. And he can't tell you I ever did anything to him. That was all niggas in everybody's business, you know what I'm saying? He fucked with Nut hard body. That was Nut dude. And I guess when he used to come through with Nut, probably he felt that LG niggas beat, you know what I'm saying? Which he should have been on point about because he fucking with this nigga. But nah, me and Quan ain't never had no beef. Nah, salute Quan from Bree Void. That's the homie. Real talk. He out there doing what he do too. I'm seeing him. His social media rocking. He doing what he do. Nah. Brooklyn love. Me and Quan ain't never had a beef. But yeah, like I was saying, man, with the girl, I told you she should have been on the boxing team, the wrestling team, all that shit. She beat Peter Rab from up under the car and took her chain back. Word. Beat the shit out of Peter Rab. Word. Then it was a time, son. I remember we was running wild, the whole crew. There's too many niggas in there. I think my boy Izzy was there. Shout out Izzy, a.k.a. Naja, from the middle. Tech, Izzy and Tech started hanging out with us in the front because they from the middle. You know, the middle had their own little crew. Izzy, Tech, rest in peace, Little Hedo. You know what I'm saying? They had their own little crew. But Tech and Izzy start coming towards the front. Start fucking with us in the front, man. Izzy's my guy. Shout out Izzy out there driving them big ass trucks too. Be safe on that road. Word the mother. Yeah, man. Yeah. So one night we running wild doing bad little nigga bad shit. And 7 guard, salute. And I don't know what the fuck we did, but we got chased. Most of us got away. Peter Rab go hide under a car. And he got caught, right? Listen, man, you know how everybody always had the joke, yo, he that nigga who get caught under the car and say, yo, we caught, everybody come out? That's a joke, right? Nah. That's real. We was about 10 years old. Peter Rab went to 117. We all, man, Peter Rab went to 117, 7th grade, and that was it. Everybody, like, Peter Rab is one of them little niggas, man. He made it out of elementary school, satisfied his grandmama. Once he went to 117, junior high school, that was it. So we all pretty much dropped out in the 7th grade, man. So he went to junior high school 117. Did he make it to Savage J? I don't know, man. I'm thinking he dropped out in 117. But he went to 117 as a junior high school. So we little niggas, man. We babies. Peter Rab got caught under the car by a security guard. We used to go to the co-ops across the street from the projects. The co-ops is where Lil Kim lived. We used to call that shit the co-ops. You know what I'm saying? St. James Towers is 3 building. Shout out Lil Kim. Shout out Ralph Carter, a.k.a. Michael Evans from Good Times. Him and Lil Kim lived in the same building. You know what I'm saying? Shout them out. So we used to go to these buildings. They was co-op buildings. And, you know, they had the alarm system. You had to get buzzed in, all that fly shit. That shit was big to us back in the 80s. So we used to go to the co-ops because they had the clean, skelly courts and all that shit. We used to and terrorize the kids of the co-ops. We used to terrorize them and shit like that. But anyway, one time we went in there and we decided, yo, let's sneak in the building. We kids, we do bad shit. Because they had, them co-op buildings had a basement with a laundry room in it. So we used to go down there and try to, you know, fuck with the laundry machines and shit, try to steal money. 21 St. James, no question, no question. You know what I'm saying? The co-ops. So we used to try to go sneak in the building. First we used to like sneak in the building and run down the stairs and bust all their fucking lights out. I don't know what we used to get out of that shit. Then we used to try to go downstairs in the basement and fuck with their washing machines and try to steal some change. We was always about $1. Don't get it fucked up. So we down there doing some shit and security guard came. Chased us and shit, boom. Everybody scattered, got away. Peter Rab, stupid ass, he go hide under a car right in the parking lot. Now the parking lot is right in front of the fucking co-op building, son. Everybody come out the building, run left, run right. This nigga tried. I think in his mind, he probably was gonna try to run across the parking lot to the next parking lot building, or maybe Dan's supermarket. Shout out Dan's supermarket. That was historical. We used to pack bags and all that shit in Dan's. Word the mother. So Pete Rab ran through the parking lot. Security guard chased him. Pete Rab go hide under the fucking car. Security guard, remember he got that baton shit. He beat Peter Rab on the car. Peter Rab like, yo, everybody come out. He got us. He got us. He got us. He beat the shit out of Peter Rab, son. He beat Peter Rab so bad we had to tell his grandmother he was assaulted. Word up. Peter Roostoe, man. Peter Rab, boy. Yeah, man, I told y'all on that Memories of Ron K how Peter Rab spazzed out on that rap nigga Charlie Brown. Peter Rab was something else, boy. Shout out Fee, a.k.a. Felicia from Grand Ave, man. That was her guy. That's the fan. And Peter Roostoe was her guy. She always showed Peter Rab love. Yeah, man, I remember Peter Rab was in the hospital and shit. I had to go check on him. And I had to put a smile on his face, man. I ran down on Grand Ave, snatched little Fee up. Yo, I gotta take you to see my boy, man. He down and out. You put a smile on his face. She was like, all right, she came through, man. Word the mother. Yeah, leaders of the new school, Charlie Brown, man. Peter Rab screamed on that nigga, man. I think that nigga had too many drinks. He went to lean on Peter Rab in the club. Peter Rab said, I don't give a fuck if your name Charlie Brown, Snoopy, whatever the fuck. You ain't gonna be leaning on me in no clubs, man. Get the fuck off me. Yo, Peter Rab had everybody screaming. He spazzed on that nigga. Word, he spazzed on that nigga. Man, get your fuck off me. Because he was a little nigga. Charlie Brown tried to lean on my little man. Yo, nigga, you great. Give a fuck if you Charlie Brown, Snoopy Snoop. Get the fuck off me, man. Wild thought of nigga. Peter Roostoe, boy. My fucking God, man. If you know, you know, man. He was my favorite. By far. And if you know, you know. Peter Rab was my favorite. May he rest in peace. Yeah, he was my favorite. Not World. Not Nut. Not Wise. Peter Rab was my favorite friend. Manny P, what's popping? Good morning, brother. Yeah, man, I'm giving my memories of Peter Rab, man. Yo, I remember one Easter. This is 80. This got to be like 85 Easter. Because we just getting up on Secaucus. You know what I'm saying? We ran out to Secaucus, New Jersey. Hit the Izar section. Everybody got fly. It's the same Easter. Everybody was wearing them fucking Oshkosh Pikash train shit. Y'all remember that Easter? Everybody was doing the choo-choo train shit with the Oshkosh Pikash. Remember that dumbass Easter? Yeah, I hated that Easter. We ain't do that. Butter had the Oshkosh hat. That's it. Everybody got fresh. Because I remember, I had on the motherfucking 3-color Izar sweater with some slap. Yeah. We was wearing Guess. I had the Izar shit on with the blue Guess pants, some Stan Smiths. I'll never forget. And a motherfucking Mets hat, right? You know what I'm saying? World was fresh to death. World, I never forget. World had on a long sleeve, low shirt with the collar, with the big RL on it. You know what I'm saying? With the big RL on it when it first came out. World was fresh. You know, Butter was fresh. Susan had that cruising. Rest in peace, big sis cruising. Butter was Guess down. Guess down with the leather patches and all that shit. But he did have the Oshkosh hat. I remember that. Everybody fresh. Yo, this nigga Peter Rab. And yo, I remember the picture too. He's a picture stealing motherfucker. Rest in peace. We took a picture on the G train. We was like 30 deep. And Peter Rab was in the front of the crew. Alright? This nigga had on some straight up high water church pants. They was probably beige, right? some white dress socks, some brown Playboy church shoes, and a church shirt. Peter Roostoe, only Peter Roostoe, son. He had on his Easter Sunday church clothes in Coney Island. Yo, my son was the illest. Peter Rab was the fucking illest, man. Word up. That was like 85 Easter. Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody's wearing that bullshit Oshkosh. The whole fucking Brooklyn. We got off the train at Coney Island, son. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ricky D, a.k.a. Shep, man. That's his uncle, man. Or he was the homie, man. He tried his hardest to be a role model. Peter Rab was just off the fucking hook, man. He was a bad motherfucker. He was a lying motherfucker. Shep couldn't keep his hands on that nigga, man. But shout out Ricky D, a.k.a. Shep, man. Word the mother, man. Yeah, man. Peter Roostoe, boy. That was my motherfucking guy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. We never was in Sparfit together, but he came through on his own. He did his 1-2. He went to his juvenile facilities on his 2. Yeah, man, that was my guy, man. By far my Lafayette Gardens. Rest in peace, Peter Rab. And if you know, you know, man. The history was real. You know what I'm saying? I cried like a baby when he died. I never forget. You know what I'm saying? Told the story on St. Laz. Pardon myself for getting a little choked up. That was my guy. I told the story on St. Laz. I ain't going into too much depth, but I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Peter Rab, you know, it came to a point where we was all on Ragged Sound. Peter Rab got bailed out. He was in the hood by himself. You know what I'm saying? He fucked around. Motherfucker clipped him. You know what I'm saying? The word is other niggas in the projects had something to do with it. We'll never know. You know what I'm saying? Wise was pressing niggas about it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas swear to God they ain't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But after the way niggas handle me, son, you never know. I'ma put that out there. After the way niggas handle Big Fruit and Lafayette Gardens, you never know. Niggas probably had their hands in Peter Rab getting shot. You know what I'm saying? And Wise might have been on to something when he was pressing them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? When niggas play theyself and niggas show their hand, you question them. You know what I mean? So Peter Rab fucked around and got shot, paralyzed, 9-3. I was on the island. I go up north, do my time, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I never forget. I caught a keep lock in Clinton, January 95. I never forget dirty ass police in Clinton. Then check this shit out. We go to commissary. I shot 55. I'm heavy. Back then, January 93, you spend $55 in commissary, you come with big ass bags of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I bought a hot pot. You know, protocol, you buy a hot pot, they slide that shit through the window. They got the sockets there, shit. You get you some water, plug your shit in, make sure the shit work before you roll out. That's protocol. On this particular day, son, I was the last nigga at the window, one of the last, and the police was like rushing, and he wasn't trying to let me test the hot pot. We got into a back and forth. Son, that nigga locked me up right there on the spot. Took the whole $55 commissary bar, put that shit back in the window. Ripped up my fucking receipt. Told them niggas put that money back in my account. Sit my ass back to my cell, starving. Man, them crackers crazy, shit. So boom, I'm doing 30 because you know I threw that nigga all types of francs and all that shit. I'm bugging on the go back. Fuck, I'm going crazy. So them niggas write me a ticket. I get a 30-day keep lock. 30-day keep lock, you get a cell move. I just so happened, I just passed my GED, so I was gonna move anyway. Me and Big Shocky, shout out Shocky James from Franklin Ave. Me and Big Shy was trying to figure out what was our next move. We got our GEDs, they was kicking us out of themselves anyway. So we was trying to figure out our next move when this shit happened. They figured out my next move for me. They keep lock my ass and sent me to lower F for 30 days. A lot transpired in them 30 days. The two things I remember the most transpiring during them 30 days keep lock. Tupac walked on the motherfucking gallery and walked in his cell 4 cells away from me. You can hear nigga, yo, that look like Tupac. 2 seconds later, his cell pop. Boom, police like, yo, come here. He stick his head out, niggas stick their beer out, showing up. Tupac Shakur, first day in Clinton Correctional Facility was like 4 cells away from him. He was only in the cell for about 10 minutes though. They cracked the cell, they wanted 1,000 pictures and shit of him. Polaroid signing pictures and shit. And then they laid the hammer on him. Yo, you gotta go to PC. You can hear that nigga going crazy. I ain't going no more for PC. Yeah, you getting up out of here, nigga. You ain't walking around general population Clinton Correctional Facility. So they involved him. They put him in IPC, locked him down and all that corny shit. Rest in peace, Tupac. The second thing that transpired during them 30 days keep lock was Peter Rab dying. Shout out my cousin Ray Sean, man. Ride or die. That was my ride or die when I was a kid, man. She held it down. She was my mother's favorite niece, and she showed why. She helped me that. I remember doing a 30-day keep lock. All I had was that fucking TV in the cell. I ain't have too much food. Niggas was sending me shit. And that cell cracked. Pow. Visit. Oh shit. Surprise visit. I could use this. I'm gonna go down here, eat me some chicken wings and some shit. I'm starving. I go on a visit. It's my cousin Ray Sean. Oh shit. I know what this is. You know she got the bag. It's popping. She like, yo, hold that. You gonna need that. I'm like, yo, what's good? She like, yo, sit down. I'm like, what's happening? She like, yo. She grabbed my hands and shit, son. She looking at me. She choked up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? She was like, yo. Salute, OG Sonny Blocko. She's like, yo. Peter Rab gone. Remember that shit. Yo, son. And all the passings of my friends. And even some of my family members, bro. I ain't never felt the pain the way I felt that shit when she told me Peter Rab died. When my cousin told me Peter Rab died, son, I cried like a baby, son, in that room. I got tears in my eyes right now as I speak. I cried like a fucking baby, son. Peter Rab was my guy, man. And may you rest in peace, Peter Rab. He was one of a kind, son. And if a nigga ain't never showed you he loved you, Big Fruit did. You know, everything ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. So some shit stay in-house. You know what I'm saying? So, oh shit. Yo, that was my dude. That was my dude. That was my guy. Yo, I ain't never did this before, bro. But I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna end this one, son. Oh shit, Peter Rab. Yo, I'm out. Salute. I'm gonna end this one, y'all. Word. Oh shit.